dispatching of the fire and EMS units out of their mouth to it being generated by the computer and the unit recommendations being generated. We anticipate there'll be some further questions and some additional training that'll take place. We have a call this afternoon with Sherri and Zib to talk about a go live date, and that'll be in the near future. Once that date is identified, we'll make all the fire departments aware of the go live date. We will all be there. Locution will have a bridge open to ensure that if we encounter any technical difficulties, based on the volume of runs that on that particular day that may not happen, we'll generate some test cycles within the system. So we'll make sure everyone's aware of that before we get started. The work on the run strings and with the adjoining counties and unit recommendations, that work continues with John and Jim with the fire departments. That's going well. And that should be wrapping up after the first of the year, which will allow the locution to move from the generic dispatch to actual station and apparatus. So we are in the home stretch. It's been a long time coming, but it's looking positive. And if Sherri has any other comments on the training.
Not really. It's recorded, so we're able to refer back to it, and I think locution's going to have a good tech support. It's like another language when we sat through 5 hours on Monday, but it'll all become familiar, hopefully. And I don't think the next day was as bad, but it's just overwhelming. It's the unknown. We'll get there.
Okay. Anything else? Go ahead.
Not with locution. Priority dispatch, we are still in the works with that. We are going to have a meeting on Thursday with John Stone from Priority Dispatch and just see what the next month or so is going to bring as far as getting that rolling.
Right. Okay. The only thing I guess I'll add to that, I spoke with Barry and Sherri both. If you recall at the meeting that we approved the quote, the auditor had some concerns about the PSAP lit fund and the amount of money. So I have got hold of Dave as well as Jeff Peters. Sherri had some communication with him, and he said there could be some potential problems there or concerns. He wanted to look at the whole big picture. He did have some other possibilities of places that we could maybe get some money to pay for it. Obviously, if we do that, anything that goes outside the PSAP lit that would come out of any of our other funds, then we would have to work with the city and the mayor to break that down. So there might be a possibility too of from talking to Jeff that we look at a couple different funds to help come up with the cost that we need to make that payment. There is a 5-year option payment, but Jeff was a little concerned with that because then the interest gets a little bit high for us. So I think we're going to continue to work through that, and maybe if I can get Dave and Jeff and we sit down and put some things together that then we would have to take obviously to the council at that point if we go any other route as far as the financing on it.
Yeah, I'll just add that I don't want to lose sight of the fact that the PSAP lit is city and county funding. So
Right.
it would be anything over that would have to be
Yep.
figured out. I think there was some misunderstanding last meeting that was county funding. It's both.
Yep. Appreciate that. Any other comments on that? Dave, you have anything to add other than what that sum it up pretty well? Yep. I feel very strongly about this, and I feel that we need to work through this process and figure it out and figure out how we can move forward to move to a lot newer, a lot better system instead of an old outdated system that we are using right now. And once again, just like the automated dispatch, anything that makes that smoother and run smoother in there, then that's what we need to do. You got anything else on that, Barry?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Anybody have questions for Barry or Sherri, either one? All right, appreciate it.
All right. Have a good day.
You
Thanks.
too, thanks. The only other thing I have under other business is, we normally would have a meeting at the end of the month, but I was hoping that we could cover everything we need to today from November and December and not have to have that. Does anybody have a different opinion? You guys good with that?
Oh, Sherry's good with financials, we're good? No.
Yes, I'm good with that.
Okay, all right. So then at that, our next meeting would be the fourth Monday in January, as long as we want to keep on the same schedule for next year. Does that sound all right to everybody? Okay. All right, any other business? I'd entertain a motion. You guys down there got anything? Sorry. Quiet as can be, huh? So, all right. Anything else from you? Zib? Anybody else? All right, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We're adjourned, thank you.